On Wednesday, September 10th, a political speaker was shot in broad daylight. He was a well-known public figure in the United States and had just begun a new campus tour. His first stop was at a university in Utah. He left behind a wife and 2 children. Immediately after the attack, a large-scale manhunt began. Within hours, authorities identified a possible suspect. This is how the suspect was tracked down.
If you read this, you are gay, LMAO. Capital OWO, what's this question mark?
The speaker had entered politics at a young age and founded an organization focused on influencing students and universities. Over time, he built a massive following through social media and podcasts. He frequently toured campuses, engaging in debates, and became closely connected to major political figures. Footage from the event shows a possible attacker positioned on a rooftop roughly 400 feet away from the stage area. The individual appears to be lying flat, aiming toward the crowd. At the time, the speaker was engaged in a discussion with a student. Moments later, a single shot is fired. The speaker is struck and immediately rushed to a nearby hospital. Additional footage shows a person dressed in dark clothing fleeing the rooftop seconds after the shot. Authorities later traced the escape route, indicating the suspect moved across nearby structures before reaching the ground. Soon after, law enforcement released images and video footage of the suspect moving through the surrounding neighborhood. A reward was announced for information leading to an arrest. A large-scale search operation followed, involving heavily armed officers and multiple agencies. Investigators recovered a high-powered rifle in a wooded area nearby. As pressure increased, 2 individuals were briefly detained but later released. More than 24 hours passed without an arrest. Meanwhile, investigators received a crucial tip from someone close to the suspect. The suspect had reportedly made statements implying responsibility. The suspect, identified as a young man from a nearby town, had reportedly become more politically active in recent years. Eventually, he turned himself in to authorities in a city several hours away from the incident location. Digital evidence later revealed messages discussing weapon placement, movement patterns, and attempts to avoid detection. Officials confirmed the arrest during a press briefing.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Investigators interviewed a family member of Robinson who stated that Robinson had become more political in recent years. The family member referenced a recent incident in which Robinson came to dinner prior to September 10th, and in the conversation with another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU. They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had. The family member also stated Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate.
Investigators also stated that the suspect had expressed strong opinions about the speaker prior to the incident. Markings found on ammunition suggested ideological messaging and references to internet culture and gaming symbols. As details emerged, the case quickly gained national attention.
Inscriptions on a fired casing read, "Notices bulges, capital OWO, what's this question mark?"
Leaders responded with differing perspectives, some blaming political rhetoric, others calling for de-escalation. One official emphasized that responding to violence with more violence only deepens division and leads to further escalation. At this stage, the allegations remain under investigation and have not yet been proven in court.